so much for tuning in. I'm NomadNurseZ, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I chose to do nomad nursing. I know it's not a very common or well-known title in nursing, but I wanted to kind of just go over what it is, why I did it, and what maybe you could learn as well from certain differences between travel nursing and nomad nursing. So first of all, I decided in February of 2019 to quit my 8-to-5 job and get a job that allowed me to travel more. I had no idea what nomad nursing was. I didn't have anyone pointing me in the right direction. I didn't really have any other fellow nurses that were interested in something similar, so I was really starting from scratch. But what I knew I had on my checklist was that I wanted to be able to travel as a lifestyle. I didn't want to have to be tied to the hospital, and I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, but I wanted to do it. So I went and started looking up different things in my specialty. I had 6 years of bedside nursing with med-surg, telemetry, bariatric surgery, and lastly oncology. So oncology was really my niche and where I felt like I wanted to grow as a nurse. So I did do searches specifically for oncology roles that would be remote, and I would type in things like remote and working from home, and it was going through page after page after page on LinkedIn and Indeed and Monster, until eventually I just applied for anything that sounded remotely possible for me to do as a job, something that I would enjoy doing. I cast my net out completely wide, and I ended up with a job I love and wish that I had done this so much sooner. And basically what a nomad nurse is when you are a nurse that can go anywhere and your job still remains the same. So that's different from travel nursing, because travel nursing, you typically take 13-week assignments and you are kind of just stuck to the hospital. So most people typically don't make a lifestyle out of this. There are the exceptions for everything, of course, but they have to go into this hospital, they have to learn med room is, and you have to know all the codes, and it's like starting from square one a little bit every time, which I think props to those people that can just completely start from scratch every single time at a new assignment. But that wasn't something that I really wanted. I wanted to be able to stay with my job and get really good at it, because I like to do my job well, and I feel like the way that you go about doing that is by doing it for a long time. So while that idea of travel nursing really enticed me and I really wanted to do it, it didn't end up working out for me specifically, but I just love that I waited and found a nomad nurse role. And a little bit about my role would include that it is oncology specific, and I am able to work from anywhere, and I am able to kind of be like a case manager for my clients. So I know that there are different case managements for different specialties, so if you have a specialty that you are really good at or even just interested in, you want to do more with it, get a job in case management, because once you've taken care of those type of patients, you pretty much become an expert in your field, and case management is really a good beginning platform for you if you don't really know where to start. There are other jobs if you're interested in more business type endeavors, like utilization management nursing, for example, is one. But you know, there is not too much direct patient care with most of these jobs, but you'll just really have to figure out where you want to be as far as patient care. Are you fine being completely hands-off? Are you okay with a little patient care? It just really has to be something that's personal for you, and you have to make your own checklist. And basically my checklist just included that it had to allow me to travel, and it was the same job, and it was oncology. So anything else I was pretty much open to. My role now, I work with patients a little bit, but it's rare, but I still would not trade this for the world. And the great thing about this job is that if I did feel the need to have that patient interaction, I could do something part-time and get that kind of fix a little bit. And I know a lot of people kind of are in nursing because they want to have that direct patient care, and I totally get that, but I just wouldn't say, I wouldn't advise you to completely take this off of your list yet, because you could do this full-time being a nomad nurse and then have part-time full-on patient care. So keep that in mind too, that it doesn't have to be an all or nothing type of situation. So you know, with travel nursing, I know a lot of people know that it pays very well, and it does, but I don't want people to be deterred thinking that maybe without a travel nursing specific job it won't pay well, because that's not true. You can definitely make a good salary doing a nomad nurse type of role, whatever that is. If you're finding that you're not coming across that type of salary that you're looking for, you just need to look more, because the jobs are out there. You can find good paying jobs, like really good paying jobs. So keep looking. If you need help and you don't know where to turn or where to start, please feel free to just comment below and let me know your situation, and I'll be happy to help you as best I can. Thanks so much for joining. See ya.